Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're dang skippy it is.
Yeah, Frank. That was a lie.
Isn't this a surprise?
What advice would you give Amber's future girlfriend? Simple. Just don't go there.
1 thumbs up. At least one person likes me.
Bland chili confirmed.
Tea.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
With Karina Kaboom. What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady.
You want some Popeyes? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? My husband!
What are you doing out here?
You want the tea? There you go.
You're leading the revolt. Just remember.
Thanks for nothing.
Hello everybody. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing. You heard it here last. So in today's video we are talking about Amberlynn announcing that she has a new love interest. There's a new girl in her life. Rinse, lather, delusion, Kermit, repeat. And I love how she tries to say that she would never be talking to more than one person at the same time. Sure, Jan, Amberlynn. All right, so also, Foodie Beauty has been raging all night on her community page post. She's been apologizing to Mr. Snowflake. She's been deleting that. She's been posting ridiculous community page posts. She even changed her name to Miriam because, and you're gonna want to hear this, or don't, whatever. Kermits are still here. Okay, I think she changed her name because she's terrified of the Mr. Snowflake documentary, and when it comes out it's going to be titled Foodie Beauty. It's probably going to get 100,000 views, and she wants, when people search her name, to not find Foodie Beauty and find Miriam, which is why the pious, religious, wonderful woman known as Foodie Beauty, if you believe that, I have a Bridget Kermits to sell you, has now changed her name, so people can't find her from the Snowflake documentary. Rinse, lather, delulu, Kermit, repeat. If you could not tell already from this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. I am sharing opinions, not facts, about publicly accessible information made public by public figures first. I would please urge you to not go to their channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. All right, girls. Amberlynn has a new love interest. Allow the shock to set in. Beam me up. Please beam me up, people from other planets. I mean, what does that really mean? First of all, it could be a Kermie hand puppet. Somebody could just be trolling her because they troll all the time, you know? So let's just take a look at this Instagram story. Are you single? Technically, yes. And then we have my ultimate favorite answer that she has ever given to a question. How many people are you talking to romantically right now? Just one. Exactly how I like it. Okay. This is a rudimentary manipulation tactic. She's trying to get some of the people, some of the time, to believe her. I'm reminded of a sonnet, not by Amberlynn Shakespeare, that's called jury nullification. So the reason that I bring up jury nullification is this. Just like a jury chooses to ignore the law when they know that someone is guilty, people that see that Amberlynn is guilty in whatever she's doing, like for example here, she clearly, obviously has always cheated emotionally, and I don't know how else, but she's definitely always talking to many girls, right? At the same time, while she's in a relationship, there's proof of that on her channel. So people see that she's lying here and choose to ignore it. Jury nullification for Amberlynn Reid fans. Rinse, lather, delulu. That is why Amber tells these stories. She's hoping for jury nullification in a way with her audience. She's hoping that the jury will see, how many people are you talking to romantically right now? Just one, exactly how I like it. Ignore the truth and the guilt that she has cheated on the majority of her partners. Do jury nullification situation type deal and be like, nope, we believe this. This is a very rudimentary, manipulation tactic. It's just not going to work on me. Okay, so when she was with Casey, she was talking to Crystal. When she was with Crystal, she was talking to Destiny. I don't believe she cheated on Destiny because that's the one that got away. I feel like cheese is what got away from me. I wish I could have some cheese, but that's just me. Everybody's like, oh, the one that got away. I'm like, well, that cheese, I could have gotten that cheese, but it got away from me. Anyways. So then when Beck broke up with her, basically, like, I would say, like, what, 2 weeks later, she was already with Wifey. In my opinion, she was talking to Wifey while she was with Beck. And there is a live stream where Amberlynn clearly admitted, red flags are us. That's you, Amberlynn. Okay. clearly admitted that she did talk to wifey, ex-wifey, a while back while she was with Beck. Not like she admits in one of the live streams that when she started talking to wifey, it was not the first time she had actually messaged her before. Rinse, lather, delusion, Kermit, repeat. Amberlynn, when you make the statement, oh, I'm just talking to one person, just like I like it, do you think that we have forgotten that you've cheated on the majority of your partners? And that most importantly, you always have a girl in the DMs.
You know Amberlynn Reid and Foodie Beauty. Where's the $20 you owe me?
Thanks for nothing.
You know, for a rainy day, you're a pluviophile. If you believe that, I have a Bridget Kermits to sell you. But she does have, girls in the DMs all the time, just waiting, just waiting. Why do you think that she's always on Instagram? Because she's waiting for the next Target driver to take her to Target. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she'll take you to Walmart.
Are going to watch me. Thank you for the extra viewer. Pathological liar.
My point here is this: manipulating, in my opinion, her audience by saying, oh, just like I like it, I only like to talk to one girl at a time. That's not true. Just last month, I'm reminded of a sonnet by Amberlynn Shakespeare, who said that she was talking to 3 people at the same time. What she's hoping to do, in my opinion, here is to say an absolute blatant lie and to have people believe the absolute blatant lie, which is the idea of jury nullification, when they know you're guilty, but, they're going to believe something else. Rinse, lather, delulu. So when she says she's technically single, obviously she's trying to highly imply, in my opinion at least, that she's clearly talking to somebody romantically. Technically she's single because the girl has not offered to drive her to Target yet. Rinse, lather, delulu. Let's continue on with this. What do you think of Obese to Be's videos offering to help you? I'd love his help. I know last time didn't go so well, but that was years ago. I'm a different person now with a clearer, more eager mind.
I bet you're a lot of fun at parties.
The only thing more eager is your bills that you spend on your friends, your fake friends that came to visit. Did you pay for everything? No, they paid for everything. Yeah, okay. So when this person, Obese to Be's, tried to help her, she went on his Instagram and left a comment under a picture of a friend of his that passed on. It was in the poorest of taste. She should have just DM'd him. You're still the same girl. You are still the same girl that desecrated, a child's final resting place by filming it. This is not the first time. There's absolutely no sensitivity going on. There's no empathy. She's an empath, of course. I don't think that he can help you because you don't want to help yourself. I think that you are super content. I mean, here's the thing. He could help anyone, but not you because you want to stay where you're at. That's my opinion. I've always wished her all the best with this topic. I know that she technically can do it. It's just that what she doesn't want to say to you in her videos, it's very blatant, though, and a lot of people have picked up on this. She's really happy with her life. She's content. Her health, I don't believe, matters to her. And she just feels like, I have all the money in the world. I have all the girlies in the world. Why should I change? She doesn't want to tell you that she's happy and content with how she is, because then that would be giving out the biggest secret. Will you be opening up a P.O. box again? Probably not. I think she's not going to open up a P.O. box for 2 reasons, my opinion. Y'all could let me know in the dislikes and the comments down below why you think she won't. These are the reasons that I think she won't. Number 1, wifey used to drive her there and pick up all the presents that she got for free from these people. And she literally said in one of the videos, or I think a few of the videos when she was still with wifey, that wifey would go through everything, right, to help her. Because, Amber is very busy during the day. So now there's no wifey. Mom is sure is Kermit not going to do it. And the second reason is people were trolling her tremendously. I remember you saying in your videos that you really enjoy reading the letters people send you. And you actually expected us to believe that, even though you have a live stream in which you clearly stated that you would get tons of DMs from fans and you would delete them all. That's right. Go send her a letter. Well, how do you feel about your current upload schedule? I don't really have one. I'm kind of lost when it comes to what to do on my channel. Like I said in my recent video, she needs Q&As. She needs people asking her the same pointless question over and over again that she doesn't even get to have content. I don't understand what has happened to your channel. Well, actually, no, I do. Don't worry. I have the answer. Okay. So when she first started, she was truly herself, which is why she got 200,000 followers, which is why she had such backlash and controversy. She just showed herself as she was. And even though some things were relatable, a lot were not, it was really her. It was truly her, And she has gotten a lot of criticism for bad actions and stopped showing her real life. That's exactly what's happened. Do I understand stopping, showing what's going on due to criticism? Yes. but at least you showed what was really going on in your life. The reason that she doesn't know what to do on her channel anymore, I said in my other video, like she doesn't know what to do in her business because she asks you every day to ask her questions, is because she doesn't want to show you what's actually going on. When I watch her videos, there's a very overwhelming, palpable feeling of her hiding everything. And maybe some of you have felt it. The same with Foodie Beauty. Even though Foodie Beauty is like very, very out there with like her feelings, they're both hiding a lot and it's palpable. That's right. Some of you said that Kermit taught you that word. Great. Okay, you could feel it. Amberlynn, you don't know what to do on your channel because you don't want to show your life as it is. You want to pretend that these friends that you don't even show, you want to pretend that everything's amazing, all the girlies want you. Whatever you want to do, Amberlynn, is fine with me. Go get a container. I missed the container arc of 2024 where she used to buy containers, put them in containers. Anyways, the point of the story is you cannot continue to rely on people asking you questions and doing Q&As. And these Q&As are laughable because what's happening is she deleted her last Q&A post from her community page because people want to know certain things. And you never answer it truthfully or you don't answer it at all. Let's answer the same question about how she likes the color, green. I think the main problem here is that she doesn't want to work. I don't think that she would have scheduling conflicts and all these conflicts with, my schedule and an upload schedule if she wanted to work. Like, I don't have a schedule and I'm working, right? So people that create schedules are supposed to do them so it's easier for everybody, right? Your audience expects it, know when to show up for you, when you're supposed to make work, be at work, do work. This is a vocabulary channel. She doesn't want to work. She's not really working. She's posting twice a week. Hey, Amber, you were supposed to post on Friday. You said there was going to be a video on Friday. Rinse, lather, delulu. She doesn't want to work. She's content the way that her life is going. And if you just said that, Amber, you would get way more people following you and supporting you because for the first time in your life, you'd be honest. Let's move on to her Instagram thirst traps about this new love interest. Okay, so then she put out these like thirst traps on Instagram. I can't really show it to you because it's inappropriate for YouTube. By the way, whenever I say these things, there's always somebody that comments like, oh, but I see people doing this all the time on YouTube. Yes, I know Amberlynn is not the only person that would break the rules of Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I know people do this all the time. See, here's my thought, okay? When you keep breaking your boss's rule, eventually you get punished like she has
My husband!
extensively. I can't even say that she hasn't gotten punished. She has lots of times. So yeah, I know that lots of people do this nonsense. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get punished. Like what happens on YouTube is that like they don't punish you right away and sometimes they never get to you for a while, but then eventually they get to you. So I can only show you this for, the way that I can show you this. It's basically her. Is this a picture of you, Amber? I love it. Look, Amberlynn posts the most beautiful photos on Instagram I've ever seen. This is you, right, Amberlynn? It's beautiful. Alone every night. I'm alone every night. Why am I alone every night when I know that you want me
that you love me
too? Is this pain all worth it? These are song lyrics that she's putting on Instagram to flirt with a Kirby hand puppet. It's all about confidence, baby. Amberlynn, I'm gonna tell you something. Woman to woman, Kermit to human. I'm a Kermit. If you were confident, you would not be posting these photos. You would be posting other photos, okay, Amberlynn? These photos show me that you are not actually confident within yourself. You know what I don't understand about these photos? I mean, I'm assuming that this girly pop is, watching her YouTube videos, so probably laughing at her other behavior on other social media. But are you not worried that when you meet her, there's going to be a situation type deal? Like, Amber, these are beautiful photos of yourself. They truly are. But I mean, you're clearly not confident. So you should be, but you clearly are not. With how can you like? I'm looking at this. This says it's all about confidence. Really? Okay.
I'm nice and friendly. So when I meet a guy,
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Okay, girl. Okay. Beautiful photos. Thank you, Amber, for posting these pictures. So basically she's throwing out thirst traps to future wifey, saying that I'm alone all night. Why am I alone all night when I know you want me? Girls, it's a wonderful time to be alive. It's an embarrassing time to be alive. Look, leave it in the dislikes and Kermits down below. Do you like this better? Look, leave it in the dislikes and Kermit's down below. Do you like it when Amberlynn talks about her new potential love interest? For me personally, it's way more fun or funner. I don't know, is funner like, like a real word? For me, it's just like, okay, at least she's not harassing wifey, ex-wifey. It's better for her to talk about new people than to obsess over somebody that doesn't want her ex-wifey. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, you know what? Good for you, Amberlynn. I really hope this works out for you. The first time she takes you to Target, do a Target haul, do a vlog. Okay, can you imagine how many views Amberlynn could get if on their first date she filmed it and then she brought all this pineapple and onions at the same time, and what a wonderful time you guys will have. Okay, anyways, the point is she's admitting that she has a new love interest. I'm very happy for you, Amberlynn. I truly hope it works out because your channel needs some type of a situation type deal that isn't boredom. My name is Bob Wilbur. None of those are my names. Right, so let's move on to Foodie Beauty. Basically, this has to be the most ridiculous thing. First of all, I had just sat down to make a video about Foodie Beauty, and I went to her channel, and her name is now Miriam, and my name is Evil Kermit. Nice to meet you. Let me tell you something, okay? Foodie Beauty believes that she is a pious religious woman, and people think I'm a Kermit. So let me tell you something. In this community, people have a very, very good trait, okay? Most people in this community can see BS, can feel BS when they see it. Chantal, you're not a pious and religious person. You have such vitriol and just hate for people.
She wishes she made out with me. Because you're a nobody without me. Well, this is the way I'm going to spend the rest of my holiday. I don't care. I'm saying things. I'm not going to regret this. Sorry for people who assume that I'm a good person. Yes, doxing. Yeah. Yes. Dox angel.
For yourself, for reaction channels, even for your own animals, that you can pretend to be a pious, a religious person, whatever. Nobody is buying it. See, the whole Miriam thing, Miriam is that, it's her name and she's just like this religious person and she's changed. The only thing that you've changed is your internet bill. Okay, so I told you that she would change her name and rebrand her name again. So this is me in editing. So Foodie Beauty has changed her name again to Everyday Miriam. Okay, and then there's a nice community page post that goes along with it. Hi, okay, so final channel name change. I chose Everyday Miriam because I will be doing content every day and it will be everyday kind of stuff. LOL. See you. So, first of all, you're never going to post 7 days a week for the rest of your life. That's delusion personified for you. But like I said, she will go back to Foodie Beauty when she realizes that your entire search traffic of people putting in Foodie Beauty and not getting your channel is going to get you less views. Let me tell you the way that YouTube works. You need search traffic. For example, when Mr. Snowflake's video goes up, people will continue to search Foodie Beauty. She's trying to avoid accountability by changing her name to Everyday Kermit or whatever. But the point is that it's only going to be worse for her money-wise. Your Everyday Miriam, I'm telling you, she will get back to Foodie Beauty soon. It'll happen. Because you're online all day looking at reaction channels. Get over yourself. Seriously, like, honestly, like, my answer is please get over yourself, okay? If anyone is wondering, this woman will completely change her name to Foodie Beauty in about 5 minutes. The reason why nobody takes you seriously isn't because, she uses this cute word about herself. She says that she's like, impulsive. This is not about you being impulsive. This is about you thinking that you can convince a large group of people that have seen how terribly you treat others, how terribly you've treated your animals, how terribly you continue to treat people, that you're a religious and pious person. Get over yourself. She's going to be Foodie Beauty in 5 minutes. Everybody knows you're faking it, okay? And then you dare call others fake. And by the way, any religion, and especially your religion, is about being kind to people, okay? It's about accepting people, doing well for people, being there for people, being kind, being humble. You are faking it, my dear. And the reason that I know that you're faking it is because, here we go, she has spent all of the other night, all night, instead of being with her husband, She was sitting around, and you know what she was doing? She was literally, okay, raging about Mr. Snowflake, about the cat, writing seventh page Hamlet soliloquies. If you were a kind, good, religious, or even decent human being that wanted to move on, you wouldn't keep doing this.
Not that I don't believe in God, and I don't even believe in God right now. And you have no right to tell another person, Muslim or not, if they're a good Muslim. Oh, foodie beauty is my husband! My husband! You're not a Muslim. Fake. And Muslim or not, if they're a good Muslim.
Not lying. That's changing my mind.
Okay, so basically, remember how she was raging about Mr. Snowflake? Then she posted an apology to Mr. Snowflake, and then she told everybody that she didn't mean it, and she deleted it. You know what I wanted to say? Every single night, she goes and does something, or the majority of the night, she does something to show us that she's not with her husband. I'm just going to say something here, and I've already talked about it before. I don't think that she's with her husband. I think that they still see each other.
Good Muslim. Oh, foodie beauty is my husband! My husband!
But there's no way that he lives there. You don't ever hear him ever again. She used to be very worried about, oh, I'm going to wake him up. I'm going to wake him up and, at night, and I have to be quiet. And she used to say, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do that. You don't hear him. There's no way they're living together. Guarantee you he dumped her and he comes to see her sometimes and takes her wherever she needs to go. But there's no way that she's not separated from her husband. And by the way, what I mean by separation is not that they're still not, looking at each other. I mean that it's not the way it used to be. She's lying, in my opinion, when she says that it is. There's no way he's in that apartment. You never hear him anymore. It's obvious. Okay. She spends her nights either raging on the community page and deleting it or going live. So why are you live and raging on your community page when you should be sleeping? The answer is very simple. Her husband isn't there. She doesn't want to tell people her husband isn't there. And it's honestly, it's a joke, okay? So everything I'm about to read to you, she deleted. Why would you spend your night not with your husband, but raging? So she was raging before. We talked about this, about Mr. Snowflake's upcoming documentary about her. She hasn't even seen it yet. Okay. At Mr. Snowflake, I want to apologize for reacting the way I did about your docuseries on me. I forgot that you did Life by Jens and I really enjoyed it. So what? Let's pretend that she didn't remember that he did Life by Jens. So what? I think it's wild that you have to like one video that a reaction channel did to be like, oh, okay, now I'm going to give him permission to talk about me. No one needs your permission, public figure. If you don't like it, delete your channel and get another job. And in your case, get a real job. I don't personally believe she puts any effort into her content. I feel like the reaction channels put way more effort into their content. So, okay. I mean, it saddened me, of course, but you used her words and I like this style. You did the same with mine, and I have to admit, watching the trailer made me cry, and I guess that's my problem. I have to figure out why I feel this emotional response by watching, because you're still into your ex-boyfriend. It's hard to see the mirror before us sometimes, and I just lumped you immediately into the same category as the blank channels. Who dehumanized me for so long. You know what I love about this? Her and Amberlynn read that there is a clause in the TOS, YouTube's terms of service, that say that you cannot dehumanize a person. Chantal, if anything, you've been superhumanized. People can see what kind of human being you are. No one thinks you're not a human being. You're definitely a human being who has been doing so many terrible things on a daily basis, including neglecting an ABUS, you get what I'm saying, a cat. So now she's saying that this community page post has made her cry. So here's the thing. You clearly stated, okay, that there was going to be nothing new in there and that he was obsessed with you and Amberlynn and it was just another reaction channel. You still believe that? Look, this is what these two want to do. Amber, Chantal, they want to make YouTube videos. They want to make terrible posts on community pages. They want to do evil things to reaction channels and their partners along the way behind the scenes that they don't want anyone to talk about it. There is a great way to achieve that. Stop being a public figure, delete your YouTube channel, and all will be good. Because you know what will happen? What will happen is, honestly, this is what will happen. People will stop talking about you when you're no longer in the public eye. This whole post is completely, fully, totally fake. She just trashed him, okay? She just trashed him. She said he's obsessed. She said that, he's just like the others. This is the bottom line, okay? I'm going to finish reading you the post, and she's about to prove to you that she doesn't mean a word of what she's saying. You do the opposite, so I apologize. So he doesn't do this to her. He doesn't dehumanize her. Also, it is wrong for me to have an issue with others discussing my life when I am a public figure. Oh, really? Okay, great. I don't agree with defamation and HATE, but this is not what your content is about. So I was wrong about that. Okay, Chantal. Well, see, just when I thought maybe Chantal has seen the error of her ways, she promptly deletes that post and replaces it with this one. Okay, and she also deleted this one. I deleted my post because why am I even entertaining their BS? I do have one other video coming out about some drama, but it's a closure video, and beyond that, people can say and think what they want. I'm seriously so tired of going back and forth between entertaining this BS at all. Chantal, do you know how many things are constantly said about celebrities and constantly said about all YouTubers? Only you and Amberlynn run to defend yourself because you have something to defend yourself from. A truly innocent person doesn't have to justify lies. They understand that people out there understand what a lie is, and they don't have to defend themselves. The reason that you have to constantly defend yourself is because you are guilty. So she clearly just proved that she did not mean the post apologizing to Mr. Snowflake, as I said that she didn't. She deleted all of these posts, and she's saying, why should I entertain this person's BS? Why am I supposed to say anything? Look, the true Miriam, the true foodie beauty, is a person that believes that she's beyond reproach, that a person that believes that she's never done anything wrong, everything was her ex-non-boyfriend's fault, everything was the reaction channel's fault, everything is French Fry Girl's fault. Nothing can be going on with you. You have an entire community of people that react to you. You've had your YouTube channel deleted. Nothing could be going on with you. Right, well, that's about it for today's video. I want to thank you so very much for watching today. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video or you didn't, check out this video that's popping up here. You may enjoy it, you may not enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, go and leave it a dislike, be a friend. Thanks so much for being here. Let me know what you think about the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Excuse me, Mr. Skunk. Do you know Amberlynn Reid? Mr. Skunk. Excuse me, do you know Amberlynn Reid? Excuse me, Mr. Skunk. Do you know Amberlynn Reid? What about Foodie Beauty? Don't run away. The truth is behind you. All of Amberlynn's fans. Hey, don't attack. Do not attack. You threw nuts at me? Excuse me, sir. You watch YouTube? You monetized? Under the new guidelines? Excuse me. Excuse me, do not try to attack just because I'm asking you about Amberlynn Reid. Sir. Ah, you've been watching Foodie Beauty. Look at this guy. Excuse me, I'm going to expose you on YouTube so bad. Look at him. He's been exposed. He's been exposed for requesting mukbangs. It's okay. Excuse me, have you been asking Amberlynn out on dates and then catfishing her and then ghosting her? This is the squirrel that ghosted Amberlynn. See? See? Come right up to me. Come right up to me and admit it. Step right up and admit you ghosted Amberlynn. You ghosted Amberlynn. Look at this. Ghosting Amberlynn right in front of our eyes. Oh, maybe it was you that ghosted Amber.